Looks pretty gloomy, huh? You come to California and you expect to you expect to relax and a little bit of sunshine. And these storms seem to follow me everywhere I go. My dear friends, I am Trucker Ray, if you have not heard from me before. And my dear friends on my YouTube channel who have subscribed and been very faithful to me out there as leaving comments regularly, I welcome you back. I am making this short video to inform you guys that when I get back to Delta, which might be Friday or Saturday or who knows when, I'm going to be cleaning out my truck. I've given my resignation to this company, not because they're a bad company. As a matter of fact, I think the boss and the people in safety like Jason and Blaine and some of the dispatchers are top-notch. Best company I've worked for as for the people. The waiting around is too much. I can't do it anymore. And it's because of, it's the reefer business. Anybody knows that. I don't blame this on the company. I don't blame this on anybody, but it's the reefer business. And I started my 70-hour shift, or my 70-hour cycle. I started in Delta. Made my way to Calgary, did my delivery, sat there for almost 30 hours waiting for paperwork for a load. Made my way here yesterday, 1:30, delivered, and I've been sitting here since, and I probably won't be leaving until tomorrow night. That is a 48-hour wait again. I'll maybe make 1,700 miles this week. It's not enough to pay bills. It just isn't. I have to make a crucial decision and move forward with a company that I know is going to help me pay my bills. I can't drive the highway BC Alberta anymore because the construction on that highway this year is going to be horrendous, and the campers, and overall it's very dangerous to drive that highway. There's a lot of very inexperienced drivers out there, and you're always having to drive on the fog line because someone's always coming around the corner and they're in your lane. It's too dangerous. And you know, there's a lot of variables, and this winter it's enough to say I've had enough. I've actually talked to several drivers and they said they're done. They don't want to deal with weather like this anymore. This is the winter that doesn't want to go away. Right now Calgary's getting hit again, the Minnesota, North Dakota, all those areas, the Twin Cities are blanketed. The I-80 shut down over there for 2 days. It's just ridiculous. And I know when I clean out my truck the next day, everything's going to be sunny and all the weather's going to be gone. So I think I'm doing a lot of truck drivers a favor by resigning the highway driving. And yeah, so it's the bottom line is I work 70 hours a week and I average $12.50 an hour. You cannot pay your bills doing that. You can't save money doing that unless you're by yourself. But if I'm driving in the US, I'm spending $100 American a week for food. I know I can buy stuff, but when I'm out here that long, I don't always have an option to go to Walmart. There's not always a Walmart en route, so, or any other store. So, and if you buy your food, bread, things like that at some truck stops, it costs you a fortune because they want you to buy their food, you know, their pizza, their greasy pizzas. So I feel very much at peace at the decision I've made. I have another job possibly lined up. Actually, matter of fact, I have two options. The one option, if I get it, I want to go with it because they're a really good company. They have a pension plan and everything, and they are a union company, and they pay really well, and it's 8 to 5 Monday to Friday. And that's kind of the hours I like, and I don't know what that would be like to actually work 8 to 5, have an evening off, and have a weekend off. It would just be weird. And another reason, I really want to work on my relationship with Wendy. We want to do some premarital counseling, make sure that our decision to be together is, you know, the right decision. Neither one of us want to make a mistake, and I'm not saying she's a mistake, but we both want to be sure, because we've both had relationships before that failed because we didn't make the right decision. So So that's another reason why I can't work on a relationship out here on the highway when I'm gone 3 weeks at a time. You're gone 3 weeks at a time, so you can roll your hours just so you can make a paycheck. And you're sacrificing so much to be away from your family and your friends and your girl. You can't possibly expect a relationship to last. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that do have husbands and wives that are out there on the highway, and they have other things they're doing. But you know what? They've also shared a majority of their life together. You don't want to start a relationship or start a marriage and you're never home. I just don't think that's going to work out too well. So, and that's another reason why I'm doing that. So, it's been a good company to work for. It's been a good company. But, you know, the reefer business, you're sitting around, you're waiting. And I don't want to keep asking for layover because I feel like I'm bugging them all the time. So I just think it's best I get into something else where the paychecks are going to be more stable. Because I think this week I'm going to get 16 or 1,700 miles. Last week I got 1,500 miles. That's just, you can't pay bills with that. You can't. Can't afford it. Can't afford to drive anymore. So you're probably wondering, well, what about your channel? What's going to happen with that? Well, I'm going to leave it up. Not sure what I'm going to do. I want to start a different ministry when I get back. And I'm going to end up hooking up on my studio again, and because I'm going to be sharing a place with my daughter for a while, and I'm going to set that stuff up, and I want to put out some more videos, and I am going to integrate my creative juices with some good teaching. And the channel, whether it is I can't even talk. I may change the name of the title of this channel and just keep everything on this channel, or I might just leave this one up and then start another channel of the ministry that I have. And I'm not going to tell you guys the name yet because I have to make sure that's legit as well. But it is going to consist of testimonies. It's going to consist of prophecy, end times events, end times, the days we're living in and everything. It's going to be really, really good. And I will be integrating a lot of video with it, whether I'm going to a park and taking shots or going into the mountains, taking my drone, putting it up. It's going to be fun. So for those of you that really enjoy the trucking business and what we're doing out here, there's lots of videos on here you can look back on if you haven't seen them before. And I apologize if I'm letting some of you down, but I got to do what I think is right. And for those of you that really enjoy the teachings and just hanging out with me, you're going to really, really enjoy the next channel, or this channel coming up. Or I haven't made up my mind yet whether I'm just going to keep it on this channel or and make my driving videos a separate little playlist or something. I haven't figured it out what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, so there you have it. So that's kind of what's going on, you guys. So you will hear from me soon. I will give you updates because I care about you all on what's going on. If I get this other job, I'll let you know. I really hope that I'm moving sometime tomorrow, because sitting around like this is frustrating like crazy. So there you have it. That's what I plan to do. Again, I apologize if some of you are disappointed, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And you know, I would consider another company that's in the dry van business. It probably wouldn't be as much waiting around, but then again, I'm still dealing with all the other things, being away from my girl and trying to work out a relationship and dealing with the weather, and also 70 hours a week, averaging 12-15 an hour. It's just, there's not too many companies that are going to pay much more than that, because that's what you get. That's what it averages, right? So anyway, I could go on and on and on about this. If you guys have any comments or any questions, you know what, you feel free to leave a message on this video here, and I will answer them personally on here to the best of my ability. And I just wanted to say, for those of you that have followed me and those of you that are going to end up leaving, sad to see you go, because I do think the new changes coming up are going to be amazing. When I do start, if I do start another YouTube channel, you guys will be the first ones to know, and I'm sure you'll be interested in checking it out. So, I guess this is the last time I'll be saying this. No, I guess I won't. I'll be making other videos. God bless you all in the name of Yeshua. Until next time, bye for now.